Well, Phil, thank you very much, and I do want to commend the forum for what I think is a very positive campaign. Bev and I were just talking about when we spoke in the autumn of last year in Manchester, and her business is going great guns, and I know I'm keen to talk to many of the rest of you about how things are progressing, and I think this is important. Now, I do so on the basis, well aware that these are tough times. I don't want to underplay that. You know, if you're in particularly a consumer-facing market at the moment, it's pretty tough out there. But I do think, and I think this is where Phil is absolutely right with this campaign, is we need occasionally to be, dare I say, a little more American in this context, which is to look at the success stories and get those out there so they're alongside the challenges and the problems with which we're familiar. Not to be complacent in any way, not to pretend that somehow the problems aren't there, but you know, sometimes I think our friends in the States would be out there selling that positive story, and what that does is it starts to then give us, all us in business, that little bit of confidence that actually maybe now is the time to take on that first employee. Now is the time to maybe try that export market you haven't been going for. And that's important, and I think that's crucial, because it will be confidence, as Phil has just said, that will actually start people to press that button, invest, get those jobs coming through, and that's really for everyone's benefit. This campaign is about the positive. It talks here about how making sure we can make it simpler and more profitable to run a small business, and that is very much the game this government is in. But today, if I can, I thought I'd just touch on two of the topics that I think are central to this campaign and what we're trying to do about it. But let me preface this by simply saying this. This is a campaign that's being driven by the forum, and I understand that, and I'm keen to listen and learn. I don't come here with the view that because we're doing certain things, we have nothing to learn. I think that's the greatest mistake that you can make in Whitehall and Westminster. So I think we're doing some things. I hope you'll find they're positive, but we can always listen and learn, and I'm always happy to do that. And Phil knows that. Phil's a very good proponent of your businesses in making sure he bends my ear in an effective fashion, and that's exactly the relationship that should be there. Yes, things are difficult internationally, but we can once again, I believe, make this country one of the best places in which to start a business, invest in a business, and trade, and make this country one of the best places in which to do that.